My name's Carl. I'm a trampolinist, acrobat for Cirque du Soleil. I ran away with the circus and came back home with a wife and 2 kids. Every day I'm wondering, should I go back home and settle? My mother and my father, they think I'm crazy. Like, how can you do this? You're always in the plane, never the same place. But for my son and my daughter also, it's not about having the house and the friend and everything. It's just, where's the big top?
My name is Alan, and I had my daughters Ava and Addison via surrogate in India. I've always wanted to be a father. Being gay, it's always been a struggle figuring out how to have kids. I made a decision when I went through this that I would just tell people the truth. There's no reason to lie, there's no reason to make up stories. Because most importantly, I think my 2 daughters need to be proud of themselves, proud of what our family has gone through to make this all happen. For the most part, people have been very warm, very receptive to what I went through. And I think when they see the girls and they see how happy they are, it's been inspiring to some people.
My name is Amanda, and my 13-month-old son, Micah, has Down syndrome. The idea of Down syndrome for me was particularly scary because I had never met someone with Down syndrome in my entire life. And what I thought at the time would be, will he go to school? Will he have friends? I'm coming to realize that all of my fears, every parent has.
My name is Kristen, and my husband and I have 4 kids. We adopted 2 black sons, and we have 2 biological daughters. We have really open conversations about race in our family, probably conversations that would make a lot of people uncomfortable because I think, generally speaking, Americans are uncomfortable talking about race. We talk about the fact that they're a minority at their school. I check in with them constantly on how they're feeling about that. They do get a lot of questions about, why don't you match your sister? Why is your mom white? They get a lot of those questions. And I think because we have had those conversations so much, it is kind of a matter-of-fact thing for my kids.
My name is Ian. I'm a single father to Lana.
Daddy!
But after a while, your life becomes your life. And what may be abnormal for some folks is your normalcy.
Here with me now, editorial director for Yahoo Parenting, Lindsay Powers.
So we've surveyed more than 1,000 moms on Yahoo Parenting, and we see that it is actually growing because with Facebook, you're no longer just comparing yourself to your parents and your neighbors. You are comparing yourself to every single person that you've ever met.
Tip number 1, ask specific questions.
How was art class? How's the field trip? How was your friend? Just really specific things to get them talking.
Tip number 2, validate them.
You want to make sure that they feel like you're really interested in what they're saying. It's really important to be present.
And tip number 3, ask follow-up questions.
It's really hard to get anything out of my son. I'll say, how was your day? Great.
If you have the opportunity to speak to his teacher for a moment to kind of find out what the school's going to be focusing on that week, and then you can ask a lot of follow-up questions. You were a young mom. I'm curious if you have any advice for young moms out there.
I think the biggest thing is that what works for you or what works for your friend isn't going to work for everyone. And there is no right or wrong.
I'm Lindsay Powers, the editorial director of Yahoo Parenting, and I'm sitting here at the White House with Valerie Jarrett.
I think as a young parent, I was so busy worrying about my daughter that I didn't spend enough time just relaxing, enjoying being a mom. It's the best job in the world.